désolé, je mettais juste le chat. Enfin, une nouvelle.
You're not saying, miss. You're shouting! Top of the world.
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna... What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner!
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Ah!
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You wanna head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping?
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Ok, super, on est loin d'avant. Ah ouais, pas mal quand même.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. But I ain't no scullion.
En fait, j'ai pas besoin de ça. Voilà.
And I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Le pétard.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mails be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
C'est pas ces petites tuiles un peu rouges, mais...
Partner?
Hey, move out. Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane
I thought we was outlaws.
outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy us some food to eat. And no guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Yep.
Bon,
What did you get there, Harold?
Nothing.
What do you mean? Hello there.
Hey, partner. Hello.
I caught some reprobate shambling around
You
my
should
backyard.
look out. Been some trouble around here. Madam?
How do you do?
Hey, fellas.
Hi.
Everything okay?
Howdy, partner.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
So long.
j'ai bien vu ou pas? Ah non, c'est comme ça. Ouais, ça va. Je suis sûr, elle a fait une connerie, j'en suis persuadé.
Are you all right?
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
California.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady. Get a move on.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know. So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some...
J'ai quand même mes carabines.
new clothes, I see.
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Just don't kill the canned cook.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool,
You need to
Steve.
pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
Get moving now! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us. Yeah.
New pair of pants? Think you're landing Ricky?
Oh, shit! I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Well, wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish.
Ross, someone nearly got you. Look out behind you.
You okay there, Sadie?
Please, fool.
I don't remember asking you to prove
You up against real men.
All I want paying a goddamn toll is you sons of bitches.
Lady, you are enjoying this far too much.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward. I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
Attends, je vais tous les fouiller là. Attends, c'est facile en fait. Est-ce qu'il y a moyen de voir la difficulté générale. Bon. Ça fait quoi si je fais ça? On va tout nettoyer alors. Oui, et le derrière, ouais. Il n'y en a pas par ici.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Careful now.
Yep.
We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not.
You sure you know where you're going? So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
You sure this is the right way? I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance. Yeah.
Attends, vraiment comment ça go? Ouais, ça avance pas vite quand même. Oula. Ah bah c'est pas grave.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, at shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
J'aimerais bien tenter d'aller pêcher ici.
Karen. Arthur.
Hey, Arthur.
Le petit... Oh. Attends,
Oh,
je
hey,
vais plus mis au
lady.
poker. Lui.
Nice hat.
Poker, anyone?
Yeah, I'm in.
Been looking forward to this all week, to be honest.
Good food.
Sure.
And fine conversation.
C'est l'Indien en train de bouffer.
Why you feel the need to talk?
Well, why you feel the need for silence?
I guess I prefer people when I don't have to.
Point taken.
All right.
Tiens, c'est donc le John qui fait.
By the way, has anybody seen my compass?
I ain't. Didn't know you had one.
Yeah, I had it since my first day in the Navy. Can't believe I'd gone and lost it.
Well, keep my eye out for another one.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. You know, the amount we move around, it's a useful thing to have.
Check. Check for me. Yeah. I'll, check.
Nah.
C'était quoi la dernière? Oh. Je vais faire tapis, tiens.
I'm gonna go all in. Looking good. Yes.
Bon, allez.
Excuse me.
Ouais, c'est pas tout. Faut aller à la pêche maintenant.
Can't complain.
Hello, Arthur.
Ah ouais, je peux contribuer.
So, what do you think of this place?
Seems fine for now. I know this area a little.
T'as Poscaille au moins là-haut?
Anything biting, I wonder. Well, you're on, my friend.
Perche soleil, putain.
Bluegill, okay.
Je comprends pas, ça veut dire que j'en ai... Ah, ok. Allez, tout petit celui-là aussi. J'aurais que des tout petits.
What are you? Pickerel.
Ce sera assez pour une personne.
Okay. Here we go.
Hey,
Bah attends, tu vois.
A little more. You're almost done. Whoa, okay. Smallmouth.
Je vais essayer de reprendre là. Et ensuite on arrête. Plutôt je vais faire mieux. Je vais fumer ma cigarette en pêchant comme un cobaye. Et ensuite, on va faire autre chose.
Okay. Come on. That's it, I think. Yes. Ah, gotcha. Ah, bait, you fool.
C'est pas bizarre comme activité, mais perso j'aime bien, je trouve ça assez sympa. C'est reposant.
Oh, accept. Afraid you're staying with me.
On va essayer un autre appât du coup. Ah, le maïs. Peut-être avoir des carpes, on va voir.
Okay. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yes, you're okay.
On va aller.
I got something hooked.
Putain, il a l'air d'être gros, lui.
Well, look at you. You're a fine bass. What are you? A smallmouth.
Bon, bah, attends, on va aller nourrir tous ces gens là-bas. Et on va aller voir Dutch.
Bring me something soon if you can, Arthur.
Yeah, I hear you. Looking pretty well stocked now.
Thank you. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Faut que j'examine la lettre de l'autre. Comment je fais pour voir tout ça? Moi je reviens. Allez.
How you doing, old friend?
Fine.
It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that. But come on. Looks to be a nice day ahead. Hosea knows a good fishing spot. If we leave now, well, we'll catch the early biters. Come on.
Je t'avais dit ça tout à l'heure. Genre au petit matin, t'aurais dit exactement la même chose. Mais bon.
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always dream crushing bubble burst. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
In front of you.
Yeah, okay.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit.
Je préfère ça là en tout cas.
Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there. Oh, it was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but...
Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Hold.
Hello.
gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Je dois faire quoi là?
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted, man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellas wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty.
Yeah. Come on, deputy. Ooh, that must have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. Get alongside that flat carriage. Now he's throwing bottles, the low-down bastard. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You cop bastard! I didn't do nothing! You bastard! Damn fool!
Go, get after them!
You're only making it worse.
Come on, shitbag! Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Bastard! Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
Wasting my time.
Stay on them!
Stop! Just you and me now, pal.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here.
Do we need to bother?
Let me go.
Can't do that.
Come on. Come on.
You sure?
Try at least. I don't think I can open the door from the outside, unfortunately. Watch yourself, he's as dirty as they come. Hello?
Bah voilà.
Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain around here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
L'arrivée à route. Voilà.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh,
Putain,
good.
j'ai
They're
pas
back.
voulu l'écraser.
That's your friend, right?
Parce que sinon t'as des problèmes après
Okay,
avec la
we're gonna
justice.
stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Ouais, on va ajouter.
Guess I've seen it all. Hey, fellas.
Come on, partner, before he wakes up.
Ils seront chaque fois.
Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray. Just bring him here.
Ouais, ok, mais où ça ici? Là.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo,
Excuse me.
these better be ugly rooms. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents, some said.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I could not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
En anglais sûrement. Ah non, anglais, ouais.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement. All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Ah, c'est le plus grand sur les trois.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Where is this spot, Hosea? Timbuktu?
Not too much farther. Anyway, you two never told me properly about that business with Cornwall in Valentine. What happened there? Apart from scaring the living daylights out of Mr. Strauss.
That was about the only upside. John and I didn't even have time to get paid for the sheep we rustled.
It is safe to say Mr. Cornwall isn't a man to let bygones be bygones.
Ambushed us in the saloon. He came with a lot of guards and what seemed like just about every lawman in the county.
We've had closer shaves, but not that many.
And if Cornwall found us, the Pinkertons couldn't have been far behind.
They found me when I was fishing with Jack, remember?
Listen, it was good we moved when we did, but that mess is behind us now.
Yes. Jack told me you were a good teacher when you took him fishing. I said he must have you confused with someone else.
Very funny.
Putain, c'est le sens du deuxième.
Whoa! Hey there!
Fine morning, partner.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Behind you.
Go on!
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water. Yep.
Oh, hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good. Easy. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. me rope. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do, too. Get us a bit deeper.
Et là, on y va quand même.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. You won't catch much without a rod.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert. Arthur, let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Okay, that was a bite. There, hooked him. Arthur, you have to catch one at least. You got something biting, Arthur.
Now reel him in, Arthur. Something's nibbling. Ha! Got ya! Shit! Got away.
J'ai l'impression qu'il était beaucoup plus long au début.
I got a bite. There we go. Ah, I should have had that one.
C'est dur ce truc.
That feels like a bite. Got one.
Bon. Je vais aller voir tuto pêche, parce que là, j'y comprends rien du tout. Tuto pêche. Dit redemption. Ok, c'est juste de la pêche, astuce, c'est ça. Mmh. Ouais, non, premier tuto, première merde. Le deuxième article, jeuxvideo.com. Putain, j'ai du mal à lire. Ils ont repris les tutos du site officiel en fait, ces enfoirés. Putain, n'importe quoi. Ce truc du site officiel où ils te disent rien. Bon, bah je vais continuer comme ça alors. Oups. Putain, le roi est lourd. Elle est déjà plus pressante que les j'ai l'impression. Elle est chiant à choper, hein. Oh là là. On se rapproche, on se rapproche.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Quand on recommence encore.
Hey, Hosea, you remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Nice, you hooked him.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, not to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons have patrols out all over tall...
Je reviens, encore une fois.
trees and Great Plains we saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Are you bored already, Arthur? Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Are you just spectating now, Arthur?
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
They'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea.
Yes.
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. three mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Hey, that is a bully boy. Come pledge me on this round, round, round. We care not for martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around.
C'est long. Ouais, non, plus trop. Ça.
Round to them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground. Oh, bravo!
Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
All right. I think I mean, we are gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine.
C'est gentil.
This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in...
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that. Well, I suppose I should be getting off.
Hip. Okay, Arthur.
Ouais, ça c'est pour jouer au domino. La bouffe, c'est ici.
The time of it, gentlemen. Next.
Moi, il me faut un truc pour... Wow. Énergie plus.
Mr. Pearson, look what I've got.
Mr. Matthews! Mr. Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the horn, a giant whale stalked us for months.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I have nasty memories, though.
You're not a kind man.
C'est quoi le bruit là-bas de coup?
I'm not fooled!
Spotted me at the bar and taking the bullets out of me gun. So I stood there
hello,
laughing
Mr. Morgan.
and crying. And rather than kill me, they took me and got me some food. That, of course, was that.
You spoken a Dutch since you got back?
Yes, Morgan. Air is cleared. We're moving on.
You're lucky he made me come for you. You like the new camp, Reverend?
Oh, yes. We moved, didn't we?
God help us. You're still just as useless at robbing now.
It's you who's getting slow, old man. I'm in my prime.
God help us. You okay?
Yeah. So tell me, was that bad in Valentine?
On va pas discuter. Il y a des nouveaux points que je comprends pas trop. Ah ok, c'est pour jouer 2 milieux. Jeu au poker. Elle est où la prochaine mission? Ah, elle est là. C'est pas tout près quand même. Bon allez, on va la faire. Allez, on y va.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Moi je peux passer directement. C'est tout le mec qui parlait. Non mais t'es où toi, connard? Ah, t'es là.
I've lost my friend. Somebody help me, please.
Mister?
Listen, have you seen... I'm looking for my friend, Gavin.
I don't know any Gavins, I'm afraid.
English bloke. Lovely fella. He went missing and now I'm all alone.
Good luck.
That's too bad.
Ben, je sais pas ce qui c'est, ton pote. Je dois faire 3 sauts. 3 sauts en 15 secondes.
Easy,
Faudrait que je
easy.
passe. Comme ça. Ah, comme ça peut le faire. Si je passe un peu en diagonale, je pense. Bon, on va voir ce que ça donne. Bah ça s'est mal passé. On va réessayer dans l'autre sens. Si je passe comme ça. rester cavalier. Oh putain, je vais faire gaffe. Chevaucher de Valentine jusqu'à Roue dans moins de 5 minutes. Il faudrait pour ça que je retourne là-bas. Hein.
Yep.
Oh non, moi je vais retourner là.
This here the Gray plantation?
Yep. Cap.
Hey, look, I've been helping the sheriff with some trouble. Wanted me to have a word with a few of the folks on the property here.
Emmett, please. All right. Have a word. But I ain't got the time to help you.
Obliged.
Jouer, c'est une putain de propriété ça.
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Oh, il faut rien quoi, c'est le chef et il faut rien. Regardez-moi ça.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here, and suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us, and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
Tu te retrouves à faire là. Le postier quoi. Bon c'est moche mais c'est comme ça hein.
You better follow that order, right?
Pas mon cheval qui part ici.
Hear about that gunfight yesterday?
Partner?
Hello.
Bon, viens ici toi. Ah il a entendu cool. Ah oui, on s'en fout de ces buissons de merde.
All right, girl.
Please, this can't be real.
Ouais, je vois effectivement c'est un peu loin, mais bon. Quoi? C'est quoi cette merde? Putain.
Oh, look out for their guards. They're worse with strangers than ours are.
Je pensais pouvoir passer largement. Je pensais que c'était des trucs qui... dans la nature.
Yep.
Normalement.
Yeah.
C'était super rapide. Mais qu'est-ce que je dois faire? En fait, c'est juste trouver la meuf. Je fais quoi d'ailleurs? Je les défonce? Bizarre cette mission. Ok, ah, et près du port, du coup, il va falloir que j'évite le premier en face de moi, que je fasse le tour, pour descendre dans l'autre sens, et ok. Le premier, ouais. Il est bien dans la maison là.
You ain't working for the Braithwaites, you can't be walking here. Get out right now. You keep going now. I don't want to see you back here.
Bon, le mec juste derrière moi m'a pas retrouvé. Ok, bon bah le but ça va être de contourner la maison. Voilà, tranquillement. Bon, c'était un peu bizarre ça, mais bon. Ok, maintenant, je vais juste aller vers elle. Ouais, ça commence à me faire chier à leur autant courir.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Beau. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or... Well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Beau's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful, like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left. But now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Beau again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Putain, je suis pas un coursier de merde. Bon, ok, je peux monter à cheval alors. Si j'allais dans l'autre sens en fait, ça sera carrément plus logique. Ouais. Putain, c'est carrément mieux. Faut quitter la zone, mais on me dit quitter la zone. Je quitte la zone. Ça me rappelle si c'est pas dans le bon sens. Bon, c'est fini. Ah non, pas non. Ah, c'est avec sur le deux.
Who's out there? Somebody's out there. What do you want? Want a kiss? Kill you!
What?
Find the way home!
1, 2, 3, 7.
Ok, elle est folle. Bon, c'est pas tout. Hop, je vais sauvegarder et je vais passer sur Rocket League, je pense. C'est pas je pense, c'est j'en suis sûr en fait. Du coup, à tout de suite. Dans une dizaine de minutes, je pense.